Hey, MMK here. Want to say appreciate all the texts and stuff and concerns about our weather, and we the last several days we've had some tornadic weather, strong winds in the Tupelo area. Had some damage around our area, not at our house, thankfully, but those who did, want our prayers go out to them and thoughts, and like I said, appreciate all y'all. And today we're going to get started with some more questions.
From Lisa Williams, did Elvis like sleeping in a dark, cool room?
Good question. Yes, Elvis liked it dark, and he liked it very, very cold. I know a lot of times, and you probably heard Mom and Daddy talk, he would give them like sweaters or jackets or racquetball jackets, different stuff to wear when they was up in the room talking because it was so cold. I know there was always a joke going around. Lamar had said one time, he said it was cold enough in there that you could hang meat. So it's, yes, he did like it cold. He also liked it dark. I know a lot of you know when he was like at the hospital and stuff, he put aluminum foil over the windows to keep the light out, to keep it darker. But like I said, Dad, that's a very good question. But he did like it cold and dark, as we. That was kind of a thing. That's how we grew up in our family, and Teresa can tell you.
The first 10 years we were married, you froze me. In the summer, I mean, I would have to have a blanket. It was crazy.
You could, and Mom and Daddy's are still that way now. I mean, I've gotten to where I can't stand to be cold, and Daddy somewhat too, but Mama still likes it cold. I mean, if you stay at their house or you're at their house, there's frost. You could ride in the windows for the frost in the windows. So, but yes, he did like, he liked it dark and liked it cold.
From Angela K., what was Elvis's favorite piece of jewelry?
That's going to be a tough one. I don't know if Elvis actually had a favorite piece of jewelry. He loved jewelry when he was on stage or sometimes when he went out. However, a lot of people, he didn't wear a lot of jewelry at Graceland. I know he was real fond of his Jewish symbol, the high, I think it's pronounced. He wore that a lot. And of course, you know, the obvious and stuff when he was on stage, you know, the TCB rings and other jewelry. I don't know, like I said, that he had a favorite, but I know he was fond of that one necklace.
Okay, from, I'm going to try to pronounce his name right, Cirosi Rubio. Had Elvis lived longer, how would you imagine he'd handle a teenage Lisa bringing boyfriends home?
We we talked this one over. Elvis was open-minded, but I think when we talked it over, I think Mama come up with the more of what Elvis would say or be. He would probably have that father talk, and it would probably go something like, son, I could be your best friend, or I could be your worst damn enemy. You choose. I mean, seriously, that's probably. But I mean, that's tough and hard to say. But I think Elvis. I mean, as Lisa matured and got into that, I think he would have been just like he was when she was a child. I mean, and like a lot of the fathers are over their daughters, you know, somewhat overprotective, but want to lead her and let her live life and go through life, if that answers your question.
Susan DeBono, what bathroom did people use on the first floor of Graceland?
First of all, hey Susan, appreciate the question. Looking forward to seeing you, hopefully in June, and I know definitely probably in August. But we didn't. On the first floor, we never used the bathroom. Everybody went from the jungle room. And you should know what I'm talking about. The stairs that led down right off the jungle room that led down, and you went into the pool room on your, if as you went down the steps and kind of turned right into the doorway, the bathroom was there on your left. Pretty much everybody used that bathroom. I mean, I know that was the bathroom we always went to when we was at Graceland, and pretty much everybody that I can remember used that bathroom. Now, if Elvis had guests upstairs and stuff, they would use. I know Daddy would use the bathroom in Lisa's room, and Mama sometimes. I know she had said several times that she'd gone into where Linda's like dressing room was and used that restroom upstairs. But like I said, as far as I can remember, everybody used that downstairs bathroom.
And last question from Mary Carey. When you all saw Elvis perform, did you feel the wow factor like the fans did?
I want to answer that one starting out to saying that if you've never been to an Elvis concert, you have no idea what you missed. But to answer the question, and I can, just talking about it, I can still feel it and remember it. The introduction, and it was just like you're getting hyped, and then Ronnie Tutt goes into the drum roll, and you're just, about to, your throat's about to fall through your hiney, and you're just waiting, and then Elvis comes out, and then from there on, yes, I don't know if wow is a big enough word for it. I know me and Joey sat and talked about it lots of times, and for us, I mean, whenever Elvis come into the room or we were doing anything, it was that wow factor. I mean, that's just what Elvis was to us. I mean, it just totally incredible. But like I said, and not to mention, I hate for those who've probably never actually got to see him, because watching him on TV and stuff is not like the live performance. And I couldn't imagine not to have gone through life and never seen that. That's just how much wild it was. And hey, I want to say, look, I appreciate all your questions. In June, I think it's the 9th through the 13th, isn't it, Teresa?
Yeah.
We're going to be, all the family's going to be down there at different times, but and we're posting them on our page. Appreciate y'all keeping up with us there too. It's We Always Live Elvis, MMK. Follow us over there too. Keep up with everything we're doing. We really appreciate y'all. But hey, come down and see us in June. We'll be in front of the Tupelo hardware store, and we're looking forward to seeing. I'm hyped up, looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. And then of course, and we're not sure yet, but I'm sure we'll be around during August too. Looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. Hey, if you hadn't subscribed, subscribe on our videos, and appreciate you watching. Keep the questions coming, and remember, we always live Elvis.